on the ground. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. Sacks steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
And foul ball.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Here's the 0-2. Ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One down. Up the middle, Caballero in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Sacks. Had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Sacks digs in. He's up against an 85+ rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats. Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning going. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Sacks in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse.
Throw on to Olsen. Inning over on the ground out. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Out to center. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Sacks did a good job in the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
One down. And the batter now, Granny Sacks. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through. the middle of the field.
Sacks in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. He's out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Granny Sacks.
Granny Sacks.
On the ground. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3.
Granny Sacks.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Sacks did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Sacks steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
That one found hard the other way. 0-1. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Well, he had to make the perfect play up the middle, be able to square himself up with the shoulders enough to be able to make a strong, accurate throw to first, and I thought that was an infield hit all the way.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The turn by Emerson at second. On to Olsen. That's 2. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. 0-1 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run scores all the way from first. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Man at second here with 2 away. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Rolled over to third, Donovan. The throw to first, an acrobatic play to end the inning. Sacks had a good day at the office.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Granny Sacks enters today. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Hit on the ground to short. Shaw tosses to first.
That's an out.
And the inning is over. Sacks. Digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives them a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
Ball.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. Alonso is waved home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Sacks. Did well despite the loss.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. This one in the air center field. Outman settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And one in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good job. Way to
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Sacks stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
And the 1-0. One up, one down. Sacks did well in the losing effort.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
So up next, Granny Sacks. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. No score here in the second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Out to short, Shaw. The throw to first.
Out of there.
And there's 2 away. First and second, 2 down. Hard hit, base hit. O'Neal flies around third. Safe, and it's 4-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Sacks stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground to short, Shaw. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Sacks steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that one fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
That's out to center field. Outman settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Granny Sacks. One down. Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Second inning here, no score. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ripped to short. Throws to first. That's the second out. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Sacks locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Got him to chase one above the zone there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's... Sacks with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
One down. Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. This one in the air center field. Butler on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Comes through with
The batter, number 15.
Sacks, 22 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. There's a strike. Sacks wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. base hit. And that extends the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sacks at the plate now. That's ball one. Here's a 1-1. Ball. Beavers gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a ball. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And delivers outside. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
In the air to left center, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox? Ground ball, left side. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors.
Sacks had a sensational showing in the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Granny Sacks comes into this. 1 down. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sacks came up with 4 hits in his last game. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. No outs. Runner on second. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to first, Kurtz. He steps on the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Sacks. Digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go-ahead run and scoring position. This at-bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog.
Sacks. Stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
And there's a base hit to left. He boots it. In comes the run from second. And he's into second with nobody out. Sacks. Had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Granny Sacks enters today top 3 in all-star voting at second. Every game he's showing why he's one of the game's elite at his position. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming. 1 down. Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. 2 away. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Sacks. The leadoff batter as he looks at ball 1. This one in the air center field. White on his way over. And there's 1 away. Sacks, 22 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Carroll moving under this one and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Sacks kept that hitting streak going.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Granny Sacks. 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. Base knock center field.
Find the ball, find the ball.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Better way to square it up.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
And there's a foul ball. Hard liner. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the third. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Sacks kept the hitting streak alive.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So digging in, Granny Sacks.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
And that one fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Man at second. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Sacks starting up the middle at second, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Plays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Sacks. The next to hit takes ball 1. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball. That's inside.
To third. On to first, and that'll do it. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. White should have this one, and that is that. So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Hammered, base hit, and out to a board. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really...
Sacks managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Granny Sacks getting set for this one. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
On the ground to the left. On to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Granny Sacks.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away. First and second, and nobody out. Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Swings through the sweeper.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's to third. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Rennie Sachs.
Sachs goes after that one for strike one. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags from third. The relay safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Wow, he looked like he was ready.
Sachs kept the hitting streak alive.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One out, runner at second. Sachs digs in now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
Man at second. Up the middle.
Dig.
Tosses to first. And that is out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Rennie Sachs.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! Alonso is waved home. Here comes the throw. He'll score and then tie it. It's 2-2. In the dirt. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 2 down, Rennie Sachs. The next to hit for the Orioles.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here the bottom of the 7th. To the right side.
Come on.
There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Sachs extended the hitting streak in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
First and second, 2 outs. Rennie Sachs, the next to hit.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ground ball left side. Steps on the bag for the force. Inning over.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Rennie Sachs.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, a great flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 away. 1 out, man at first. And the batter now, Granny Sacks. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Leading off.
Sacks locks in, tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And there's a ball. On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves him with runners at first and third. 4-3 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Granny Sacks has been on fire lately, riding a 15. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Out towards right center field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Beavers around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That's not coming back.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and
Second baseman,
having the game of his life.
Sacks now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. This one in the air, center field. Anthony settles under it, and there's 2 away. Sacks was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
First and second, no outs. Granny Sacks will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Out in front and foul to the left side. Runner edges away at second. And that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sack.
Line drive, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Holiday, round second on his way to third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Catcher can hang on, and it's 1-0.
The batter, number 13.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. On a line out towards center. And that is that. So 2 down, Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out. Sacks kept the hitting streak alive.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Back now at Oriole Park, digging in, Granny Sacks. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The batter,
Runner at second
13,
here, one gone.
second baseman, Granny Sack.
Pulls that one foul. On the ground to third. Slings it across. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tap foul at the plate. On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Sacks wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 1 out. What a stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Sacks had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Sacks stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 90.